I've been away on an odyssey. I've seen the oddities that make up the world. Speak my passage with honesty. Honor these things that I'm offering. Offer magic music, well obviously. I float down the trail like winter winds blow the autumn leaves. The summer sunset in the middle of the spring. See, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Present my presence with an ever-present essence. I'd say it's evident that this trip is relevant to present-day elements. As large as elephants with a cheetah-like sprint. An earthly resident, confined to an ozone. Time to explore my own surroundings. Foundings a transformation from young to fully grown. I own all possessions and owe all progressions to the ones that truly assist me in the constant procession through this thing called life. Why ask why? Just enjoy all these moments till the day you die. Simple things like a session till the break of dawn, a flawless day, or a tight hip-hop song. Cause this is the stuff that truly brings happiness. Some possess nothing, we're lucky to be having this. I'm taking trips to help the contemplation. I've been away for a while and these are my observations. I've been away on an odyssey. I've seen the oddities that make up the world. Speak my passage with honesty. Honor these things that I'm offering. I offer magic music, well obviously I've been away on an odyssey. I've seen the oddities that make up the world. Speak my passage with honesty. Honor these things that I'm offering. I offer magic music, well obviously. I've been away on an odyssey. I've seen the odyssey, and I have returned.
Message.
Messages, patterns of words exposed to you, massaging brains, putting across a point of view. Let me explain the words of a master messenger, messiah, no marsupials, they could be also mammals. Enamels peeling off the ceiling, need new paintings to show the many experience of one individual person to explain a message, formatted to fit a whole nation. Should we sit so patient, waiting for reasonable explanations? The government would torment their own fucking environment. Why lie and hide behind such tricky metaphors? I decide to open mind is better for your peers and therefore keep them clear and informed. When you perform, one receives an obligation, sort of a weight on the shoulders to speak messages truthful in a positive order. Not all eyes, but some eyes, just a handful of eyes and ears are on me. Internet access spreads the words on me a little further than I would get on my own 2 feet. So who's to speak the bullshit over these makeshift tracks? Not I called out Gandalf with a staff full of lightning. Still exciting, writing scriptures for the grandchildren. I stand up building a skyscraper, save the lives for the wife that may come later. Make my songs a lesser greater than contestant pagers on MTV. Killing the mockingbird, still talking words with no message. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something and talk about mental weightless. Message, find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. The essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something and talk about mental weightless. Message, find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. The essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. Some folks just spit it out, really don't give a fuck. Just because it takes me a week for a tape's creation doesn't mean it lacks sincerity or innovation. Yes, I do sound different than the last, and that's the point. Time to blast off this earth, give birth to abstractions of a man dwelling in a telefied junkyard, leaving you punks garden banned from this underground tape land. Take my hand, talking about a whack fucker rap that's far from this land. I spend my laps to the grandfather time, as far as I can, but time waits for no man. Nothing's gonna change if me and you don't change. Somebody's gonna have to move up, step up for the game. The fiddler's being played by the pigs and the wolf is hungry. Bacon's fried, pulling the wool over your eyes. So we should reach deep, deep, deep down. Extract all the weeds, don't be clowns, we can make full use of these beats now. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something to talk about, mental weight lift. Message, find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. Essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something to talk about, mental weight lift. Message, find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. Essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. Project.
Message.
My final verse is this to the crews out there who really speak. Don't dwell all the time on weak MCs, find a time to speak and relatively leak information to the hip-hop nation and be patient. Our time is now, along with style, we're the gracious host of the new millennium. These tasteless jokes about big dicks and condominiums won't amount to shit except baby comfortable living. But fast living is fast taking in these fast times, fast rhymes, making dollars with no messages, a sour grape stepped on by us intellectually stimulated folk with no jokes. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something to talk about. Mental, weightless, message. Find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. Essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something to talk about. Mental, weightless, message. Find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. Essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something to talk about. Mental, weightless, message. Find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. Essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. The movement of mouth, motion, makeshift. Find something to talk about. Mental, weightless, message. Find content, lessons, don't rhyme nonsense. Essence of learning, turn your tape into a project. Message.
Message.
Years of perseverance to get the clearance from my peers that I've been searching for. Here's the situation. Where's the loving nation that I fought to be a part of? Hella shouts for one love, but nobody's helping me make progress. Standing the test of time and ridicule can make a strong man of what used to be a little fool. School was never cool cause I was different. When I would rhyme out loud, nobody was trying to listen, but they can all kiss my behind, because when I rewind I find the non-believers were the steps that helped me climb up to get a view. Now I know what's left to do, I see it's all up to me, not up to you. Who is your oppressor? The person that makes you feel you're lesser than the next. You need to heed the words of flex, prop, and quality. You see the MMP relates to what you're feeling. Grab a hold of your fate, cause that's the greatest healing. Full of scratches on your back from the jagged nails of the jealous and envious human beings. I know just what you're seeing. Here's a route for your escape. Follow where your heart leads, it's not too late, cause you'll be fighting them forever. Come on, let's go. Endlessly, endless point in time. Endlessly, endlessly. Highway to mind is endlessly, no problems. Endlessly. It goes on and on, y'all, check. Endlessly. Check it out. At times I thought to myself, I wish I didn't exist. I could change the way I live by just letting my wrist. Cause I felt insecure about myself, and that's a shame. Not proud enough to tell people my middle name. Again, wasn't in my favor because I always seemed to lose. So little time with so much shit to do. And in school, I wasn't cool, my peers treated me like dirt. At times I felt like dropping out of school and going to work. For the name was zero, you would turn me into a hero. And all I had to do was to push crack by the kilos. But that would put my life in danger, fucking with a stranger. Firstborn shot dead with 2 brothers as a remainder. But all this changed cause I believed in myself. I had to look out for Moses in order to better myself. This world doesn't love nobody, so take your heart off the shelf. Because living a life of happiness is the greatest wealth. Yeah. Endlessly. It don't stop like that. Think about it. It goes on and on, y'all. Check it. Endlessly. On the struggle. Endlessly. You'll be fighting them forever. Endlessly.
What's up, y'all? My name is Flex. In the days of my life, use a negative threshold, I shall unfold. An endless point of no return, day to day, life's a gamble. Pick the vibe through the stress plan. I know good chef to get my father. Am challenge to bust my lip, but should I flip and take a trip back to Brooklyn? Cause things out here ain't good looking. Now the picture's painted clear. Wonder why bad memories oh so near. I guess try flight, but Paul Flex was always a struggle. Kept the middle class individual looking for trouble. The world has a question, no second guess. I face the facts, so want it. Mom Dukes is bugging, thinking the sun is on the long go runaway. Frowns to be upset with my immature actions. Without the loot, I kick up my Timberland boot. Praise the humbles for my family's health. Still a Pisces like me, analyzing for self. Endless decision on backwards thoughts is the last cry. Oh my, wonder why. It's like this, you know what I'm saying? All through the negative obstacles you reach through in life. It's all good, word up. Keep a level head, focus where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Endless problems.
And check it out, y'all. Endlessly.
Endless point in time, y'all.
It goes on and on, y'all. Kick it. Endlessly. fighting him forever. Endlessly. Yo, bring it back.
Microphones, verbalize my combustion to your domes. When I was a teen, I would fiend for bass drones, searching for a hype tune all day long. Once I was in a cipher, I caught a contact cat living on the microphone, wild in combat mode. Episode maybe in low like flashbacks of an epic battle in Zulu dawn. Lightning snaps, cracks, verbal blast. He was back quick in the flash. I teleport, instantaneous new positions. My mic Jones keep me fiending. My people listen. My mission, hill exhibition with verbal fiction. I move on them so close I see your sweat glisten. Little bubbles on his face, his nerve twitching. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Was fixing the gas is spell, but yo, chill. Cause just then everything seemed to end. Everything in my sight just turned to night. Opened up my eyes, it was broad daylight. A rhythm junkie on the tip, I need another fix. It's Mike Jones, I need microphones. Verbalize my combustion to your domes. When I was a teen, I would fiend for bass drones, searching for a hype tone all night long. My Mike Jones, you wouldn't understand the dilemma of my inner from a distant land. From the river of the Nile to Sahara sand, goes the soul of a poet, spiritual black man. I get woke from my days in the middle of a scene. Golden microphones and ill fiends. Some was collaborating, trying to make themes. It seemed I fall into another rhyme scheme. Keen eyes were set on the prize, eyeing up the competition, steady plotting demise. Who would rise to the top, who would fall and flop, who would get backstabbed and bagged and sumo chopped. Then suddenly, a strange man appeared, steady floating in the air. Still we gathered in here with the world's greatest rockers, or the border shockers. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the illest hip-hopper. Already knew that, question was who that. Before I could react, we was in combat. We was crabs in the bow in our soul apparel. For a silly golden mic, spilling our bone marrow. Started to step back so that we was in a bubble. It seemed like trouble, and then I started seeing double. For my vision faded, I saw faces mad elated. The CD's MC struggle so frustrated. Mike Jones, I need microphones. Verbalize my combustion to your dome. When I was a teen, I would fiend for bass drones, searching for a hype tone all night long. I'm Mike Jones, you wouldn't understand the dilemma of my inner from a distant land. From the river of the Nile to Sahara sand, goes the soul of a poet, spiritual black man. I'm Mike Jones, I'm Mike Jones, Mike Jones, my mic, yo, I rose feeling drowsy, sleazy in an alley. Cats was gathered round like a Malcolm X rally. Rain and gloomy weather, but everyone together to hear a voice speak, to reach emotions deep. Yo, I was half asleep, but still needed to peep. So the sun break through the clouds, light started to seep into the atmosphere. Crowd began to cheer. Everyone looked at the sky, started to stare. And way up there, I saw a shit, don't trip. With an MC steady fussing over fat percussion. Gave me the feeling like he was my long distant cousin. Everybody bugging, the rhyme was steady buzzing. About a dozen lifted up off the ground. I could tell they was rising from the boom and the pound. As I started to rise, things started to fade. I woke up, it was 6 a.m. the next day. Mike Jones, I need microphones. Verbalize my combustion to your domes. When I was a teen, I would fiend for bass drones, searching for a hype tone all night long. I'm Mike Jones, you wouldn't understand the dilemma of my inner from a distant land. From the river of the Nile to Sahara sands, goes the soul of a poet, spiritual black man. I'm Mike Jones, Mike Jones, my Mike Jones, Mike Jones, my Mike Jones, Mike Jones, my Mike Jones. I need microphone, my Mike Jones, Mike Jones.
Prepare your hi-fis and your tape decks. Listen good, cause ain't ish coming next. 12 MCs, Black Forest, for the rest of the night. We about to take flight. Get y'all shit straight.
You're tuned into Shape with the Black Forest all up in your face. Freshness being laced with intent to kill while on this paper chase. I'm from LA Swift. My gift is spitting verbals, herbals enhanced. My B-boy stands in any circle. My verse will do you worse, and all around effort deserves applause. Rhymes cut open wounds where you need band-aids and gauze. Scars is getting left when I slice through. Nice to have known you. They should have told you who this microphone belongs to. Left coast. We established that fact first. No whack verse. Hip-hop's my bitch, you snatch your purse. Exit in black hearse. This talking the loudest out the crowd. It's all about this. Black Forest. Kaboom is hitting on your list. It's me plus 11. Killer MCs. Liggins run for cover when I'm swinging through the trees. Ease back. Don't you come at me like that. I got the power. Your whole crew will get snapped. Chill, Rob. Or you might get G'd. You couldn't. I'm with the forest when the style got free. They say my ish is foul, causing movements of vowels. Make the boo-boo run through you, leave you thirsting like how? How and looking like you think security like Vince is gonna put it on lockdown while you surrounded by sound. I take a bow and now got more pull than rickshaws. Time to hit the sauce without no pause and pass the comma car.
I'm swift like a cheetah, catch the enemies and beat 'em up.
Yeah,
Beat 'em up.
when I'm heating up the spotlight, next to the assembly, that demon must be in me, provoked by your
A
envy.
straight manic depressant with suicidal tactics. Flames from the dragon makes me see murder backwards.
Red bomb,
It be stiff like mummy.
butterflies in they tummy.
I feed them to the roaches cause their rap styles be crummy. Dumb diddy, dumb dummies. All I want for Christmas is the laced with honey.
But in actuality,
I'm fly than all you whack MCs. Flip with the greatest of sleeves. Get under your skin like Herc.
because I'm rough, rude, and wild. Bumping on your style, leaving a trail of broken teeth, sentences, fragments, and
I
vowels.
kick a freestyle.
Serving all you niggas in one rhyme flat. Running deep ain't meaning jack when your whole crew is whack.
Cause ain't no rapper like a West Coast rapper.
Throwing up that W and watching MC scatter.
Packing vocals that bad.
I lyrically whip your ass.
Thrash.
Fighting begins from the Black Forest.
Pass me the mic as I crash through your cipher. Elbows to the nose of my foes acting hyper.
And ready for that hip hop rumble with your posse.
It's Flammity,
Flaming
flaming
West Coast.
kamikaze.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
I don't eat donuts cause some cops do. A cuckoo flew under my overpass. His ass goes through trends like Benz would go through my friends. If I own Mercedes, I'd save these for later, but I'm not promised shit. Day by day is all I gotta say, that's it. Computers interpret my lip and wrist movement. While you're snoozing day and night, I'm proving it. To moi, the natural, who's always factual, sees differences as benefits. So when this hits, it's actual. Racks will hold my 12 inches like her.
It be that West Coast MC, Crazy Legs the poet, suspect under siege, #1, so now you know it. So who be that hardest lyrical artist for my crew? It's 12 different reasons, opinions, so choose whatever it be. It won't be nice, cause we shake it again up and then we roll them like dice. Misto, magic, ain't nothing changed but a name. I still got that game to swing, and now I'm in what I walk. I talk my talk, I'm laying fools down, outlined by the chalk. So mark up a capper for the Muslim Hakim, and present it, bitch me a Rahman Rahim.
It's the quicker picker up a west side fool from the forest named Hellraiser, belly wash extraordinaire. Flip style freer than a slave on the run, smoother than a newborn's baby's ass, hun. One striker gets me cause I'm black. 2 strikes cause I got a nutsack, I let 'em hang like that. I'm big from the forest, not notorious. I kick mad ass down in the forest, only open chorus. Don't ignore this crew, a group of niggas that be flipping mad styles by the power, buck wild. The return of the Holy One, young son of no one. Jehovah Jireh, I pray I see your face one day.
Look here, man. Your crew like they got dealt with. You hit me with your heart is blowing, still I ain't felt it. Super glossy, don't try to cross me. Toss me the microphone and I'll be ripping, rapping, boom, bashing, crashing. While your ass is dashing like the honey. Million MCs drop to their knees. I book 'em like Dano. He wants to get played out like banjos. Crowd me, I trample. Silly crews I dismantle. With ample power, I devour. You holler. I'm a scholar, a leader. You a follower, swallower. Big ass glass of V8 juice. Black Forest in your face to get loose. There's no excuse for your patheticness. I formulate similes for my alphabetic list.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
I
gets off like Jack. Pour more dope than make more noise than click clack. You stagger like six pack, attack up the 5'8". Never nervous, service stationary target. Slip away up on my carpet. It's magic. Check my form, it's fabulous. Thunderbird intake, the sweepstakes candidate. 11 other hands to shake a back breaking artist. Picasso's and Rembrandt's with the hardest. Rhymes to tap toes, snap your fingers, shake your booty. I take you to the streets and ask him which doobie doobie. See it's open and shut, clear cut with no rebut. Every in from the forest hollering, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here.
You're never gonna flow again, cause nasty rhymes ain't got no rhythm. More for the getting, style got hops again. Think my name was William Pippin. Let me do some ripping through the grassland, fast and accurate of course. Source of villain killing, forest feeling no remorse for the bluffing, busting. Had Patrice rushing, it gets rough when you try to test the crew with fly raps and tight percussion, cutting through your slow, increasing death tolls. Did more double Dillons than Freedom Williams to techno, releasing death flows. Or proposed to me, wrote the shawl for the summer. Now I'm back in the trees.
It's like gymnastics at Compton College when I be bussin'. Inches be flipping, ranting, panting, blood gushing. While I be rushing for the most yards of the single season. I make you switch and turn that loyalty to treason. I blast more kids than the feds did in Oklahoma City. And lit crews and twos like they was Puerto Rican. This is my city, Compton, West Coast, home of the lactose beats that bring the non-dairy cream to my team. Rap fiend, call me Joe Green, wash your dreams like chlorine. I be bustin' Reebok while you still rhyming pro wing. So squash this nonsense, son, you never could last. The forest got the power for that ass.
Lyrically blast like non-fiction. Hip-hop be my addiction. Production, fly beat construction with no restriction. Check my diction. Aries, Taurus, your whack flows bore us. Ladies adore us in the tour bus. You're just another nigga we can't trust. Non-believer, I engineer shit like Johnny Weaver Jr. Back in junior high, 4-track mixes was fly. Quantum leap into the present. True MCs left impressions. Niggas come fresh one in the treehouse. We sprout like love seeds making need heads happy. We be all about branching out.
Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist.
Before you have fun, you gotta have done chores. Pens in the hands of creative minds become swords. With obstacles in my sights, I swung more. The motivating light, my voice, I run towards. As I commence to write between the blue lines, thoughts get expressed in the form of new rhymes. I gotta make money, but I wonder what's a poem worth. I once was a youth watching Miss Debris on home turf. As serious as hunger or the face of war. I gotta get out the bed, move out the door. My head spins like records through the hands of music checkers. Still an insignificant participant like movie extras. Thespians of the bay today. It's not the size of the part you play, it's how well you play the part. Determine outcome by the way you start. I'm here to collect respect and pay the art. I walk upstream against the current of deterrence. With assurance I'll succeed stronger than moments before. The challenges of time make my hustle that much more enjoyable. For I now know what my world has in store. Can you jump into your pants with both legs at the same time? A super ego man with a super vain rhyme on Babylon. My words will drop bombs, put an end to a site just like .com. I must be in the shit most people is not on, because commercial music is still not gone. Here today, gone tomorrow, business will show. Ready my poetry confetti to let it go. Before you have fun, you gotta have done chores. Pens in the hands of creative minds become swords. With obstacles in my sights, I swung more. The motivating light in my voice, I run towards.
I write in my book for only one reason, so I don't have to watch my back through the 4 seasons. These the tensions of understanding between you and I, to hopefully connect so the children can fly. A permanent marker with a ballpoint is fine. In between blue lines and recorded to bass lines to remind me of musical harmonies of the past. If it wasn't for them, then our music won't last. I grab a pen to collect rough thoughts and smooth out like sandpaper. Circulate my articles, pump it in your portable. $5 affordable to those who really listen. I'm a hater of hatred, so I watch the sun glisten. Upon my denim hat, love women and stay hidden. But rise to the occasion, keep my ear on rotation. I flip CDs and tapes to understand your mind state. Study your words like homework, fuck a real appeal. Reflection is connection if you know the deal. And you
Before
don't
you
stop.
have fun, you gotta have done chores. Pens in the hands of creative minds become swords. With obstacles in my sights, I swung more. The motivating light, my voice, I run towards.
I must be on some other shit that most people ain't on. Cause the pop music scene is just growing more strong. With the heave and the hoe, I write my daily deep flow to expose like peep shows and leave hip hop naked. Take it back, reshape it, restore what's sacred. Destroy all hatred and ignore the fake kid. Cause we don't need to act all see-through. Back is deep crew, so please don't sleep, fool. I'm on some other shit, make tracks of sexy girls. Close my eyes and visualize my perfect world. Wealthy, the mind, but financially poor. We do tours, live hardcore, make love, not war. Using pens and pencils, plus developing pen skills. That's the main reason why I'm asking when will our crew get put on strong. Cause yes, we can fix the world and tune it up with our mentals.
Before you have fun, you gotta have done chores. Pens in the hands of creative minds become swords. With obstacles in my sights, I swung more. The motivating light, my voice, I run towards.
Now you see me, now you don't. Then you knew me, now you won't. Polyamorphic, about to start it, then apply. To know the answer to the line of inquiry. Thinking we might have a little something here. A drop in the bucket, but fucking wings of a butterfly will cause disturbances in America. Youth, elder, subdivision, development. I'm telling it, but can't call it. Would stall it like a 86 Corolla. Big money folder, got dreams of lunch dates with Bill Gates behind closed gates. And is it fate that people are born to be the object of hate? I hope it ain't too late to repair the state of the union, assuming we have some form of unity, which means you and me.
We have to have done chores. Pens in the hands of creative minds become swords. With obstacles in my sights, I swung more. The motivating light, my voice, I run towards. Before you have fun, you have to have done chores. Pens in the hands of creative minds become swords. With obstacles in my sights, I swung more. The motivating light, my voice, I run towards.
Business is intact, now we come back. Now we come back. Business is intact, now we come back. Now we come back. Now we come back. Business is intact, now we come back. Now we come back. Business is intact, now we come back.
Capture this phone-a-thon loaded by the Mechadon. Into the red zone, you spot my skull and crossbone alone. Flow the water gate, slow the great, think and meditate. Step behind the place of the CL's face. Cars and tents, making blueprints for over six-figure salaries. Luchified, cause many didn't die. The mic record study, Mecca now building. Cause I love my shorties like Jesus loved children. Cause being smooth is the science I craft into a state. When they incarcerate me, I wanna be free. Now play some D on the high-scoring thrill from the Vernonville. Taking my yards with no bodyguards. My clique's the first-round draft pick for time in prison. So the only way to cover that is clean living. Respect given, here the bell go ding. It's like Tyson stepping back into the ring soon as I get on the mic. Get on the mic. Get on the mic. Get on the mic. Ladies and gents, but dead presidents it represents. Now hear what it's like when I and strike, cause every Nike I wear is kicking ass there. Too dope to scare and too damn smooth to care. So flick your lighters in the air and let me blow the roof off a Coliseum. Plus I gotta get per diem. All deuces file out and lead the dimes to the front row. When I say go, I want them showing love and tossing dough. Cause with the daddy unemployed and the old earth raising me, any other rugged nigga's history. No mystery, I'm physical in action. So guess relaxing is a weekend with Tony Braxton. On your TV is me, incredible in CD. With the P to the R, my breakaways can bounce for days. This relays, I'm trucking jewels like Eric B. And all your corny fools can't see me. Oh my, my, my. Get on the mic. 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 Get on the microphone. Healthy, wealthy, your wise, just your size. Come and try the hardcore, setting down by every law. Move Moving in your Lex tracks out of sextivity. At his highest level of Fantasia served in major. He's the real neighbor, overqualified to be lucified. Deep rocks the God when my stiz out profile. Slide into the Milky Way to Carmel King say. We're back on crazy to put the Duke up in Daisy. Amazingly, none of y'all can fade me never. Add the spice to make it shoot like salt and pepper. How large is he? Master my degree in mic surgery. With plans to retire at the tender age of 30. That was what I cherish. All informers must perish. On the down low, lift my people from the ghetto. In every borough, CL is quite thorough. And do or die, so don't try when I and I get on the mic. 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 Get on the mic
Of our plays, which seem to amaze the onlookers. Fans waving their hands on demand for what we got. I'm at the 25, the 20, not a 15, and I'm not gonna stop until I see my team diving into the painted greens of celebration, hopefully making some cash. But now the question I ask is, how long will this victory last?
Microphone huggers, discover this lifetime ain't all about the rhyme. Time a minute on the 20, get the money as draft picks. Rank number 1 as Napoleon fakes it. Slap you with the Peros and Newman's doing drop drills. Skills get better as the competition, no skill president leads. Guys become the limit cause it's only 2 minutes and the time keeps ticking. In perpetual, synchronized relics like motion into oceans of freshness. Number 1's open, 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 open.
I'm just a simple man. I like pretty things. I'm a simple man, really. I'm just a simple man. I like pretty things. I like funny things. I like my hi-hats on 8 notes. Basic, don't double up the flow. I ride the beat, you chase it. Hennessy straight with the lemon squeeze to quench. Sounds from the town, they pound with intent. Experiment with this like it's different cause it is. They made the norm and it's not what I live. I give my all and wanna ball like y'all. But I can only spit my shit to get it. I'm not a clone, I got a zone that Grouch fits in. Forever rocking $20 pants to the end. I stand 6'1" and eat food with cheese in it. Make cheese and spin it at the music store. I never use no more than my head to be led where I'm going, knowing points of interest well. And with the sense it takes to make underground tapes dope, I formulate how I said. Whether direct or retail, I prevail on tracks. A few bars deep and bizarre on the scratch. Grown from a batch of, let's say, garbage-ass records. Not too sacred to me, with few exceptions. True direction comes from inside the mind, and everything else is just accessory. That is my recipe for life and the best of me. I want my lady here tonight, caressing me. Now you can pay me in this tight necessity. Electricity, a mic, invest in me, it's all. I'm just a simple man. I like pretty things. I'm a simple man, really. I'm just a simple man. Yes, I am. I like funny things. I like beans and rice. Right. I'm just a simple man. like stupid things. I'm a simple man, really. I'm just a simple man. What you like? I like funny things. I like cheap things. Give me the body of a goddess, face from God. It's odd how things fall in place. I'm all about good taste, expensive or not. No sensitive spot in myself view. I like what I got. Now don't mistake man for mine, cause I'm not simple-minded. Just logical, efficient, and completely on time with my thoughts in the process. Always bring progress. I guess it's clockwork enable me to not work 9 to 5. I rhyme and drive to eat. Check the internet, fucking make a beat. Go to wax shows, sometimes it's still fun. We criticize fools for biting on big puns. Since it's the West Coast, I like my hip-hop bumping. Reheated on some wax with the side of saying something in the trunk and in the earphones. I make it clear, homes. I'm all about how it sounds. I deal with audio. My graffiti looks like shit. I dress how I dress and can't really dance a lick. And chances this shit might never catch on. But my friends like my songs, and I like my songs. Lifelong endeavors for the pleasure. Measure up to never coming weak, that's the treasure. I'm just a simple man. I like basic things. I'm a simple man, really. A smart man. Yes, I am. I like pretty things. I like dope things. I'm just a simple man. I like music fresh. I'm a simple man, get it? I'm just a simple man. I like pretty things. I like pretty girls. That's to the point. Got it? Not too hard. Yeah.
That no limits is bound to be fatal. You only had 2 turntables to rock your spot and be able to keep the crowd moving with the slightest bit of imperial skill. Material had to be ill. Now see, at this time, it wasn't uncommon for crews to be waiting on sidelines, equating rap guidelines to bust later and come up in height and shine bright in prime time. Blind to fate, cause you waited too long. Some would get placed at second rate and couldn't escape. But understand, through this lecture, some couldn't write. And to recite was just a way of conveying my message to a rhythm with words. In nice poetics, battle with mine. To the skeptic, I have no cause to. I have identity and styles of my own that I need to apply. Hard study time to excel upon the boundaries that I reach to pass through. But why was my question? And this would be my stepping stone to get me hyped when the grades put right. I pick pencils with lead and paper with ledges and erased hesitantly, almost always over the edges, and replace the realness so you can feel this. And told the sum of what I knew was hardcore rapping. No, not the masses, the one who spread them hip-hop traps inside a category, mistaken with allegory, comments that can get you met. So please, learn a little more, refrain. You can't beat, that's my opinion. If rap's been your sole decision, then you got grips with what's real. But still, till I find time to unwind and unravel, I feel compelled to break up fables and write these at my kitchen table. I feel like fuck it, you disrespected my whole generation. When in totality, we run half the nation. But you get back, there's always some fool who's inept to write a summary. But all the real B-boys, y'all can come with me. Greatest of the MC. The greatest of the MC. The series for the greatest, the greatest. The greatest of the MC.
With these legends found treasures over years, compacting life, drama, and acting over wax. I'm a B-boy on this platform, forewarned of a battle to come. To light, with shattering mics and bet my foe's side, I'm still able to sheen, to spit, error free, unshook up, to miss this line on a tempo, size for the blow of a paragraph, Harry with a very nice technique, perfect for displaying at such gatherings, patterning of distance, fresh, a short shot, beaming through the system, hot. So picture the MC, the mic, the speaker, the DJ, the mixer, frame it in the front with the crowd packed, contorting your back to my flow, supposed to be a jam. I'm picking up the flow to get ran, in my heart it stands, arms and and syncopated. I stated by example with this classical rendition of the wordplay was more pleasing than the ease of me colliding my voice onto a tape for all time to play to be the greatest of the MC. The greatest.
Now check it. It's all about the rap spin. Dap stack up and collapse. When you taking hyper serious, notoriety's thin. But you didn't worry about that. It'll come back when attack is short. When you least expect it. Cause see, this game is all precision. Some wanna argue about the lines to get in while the DJ spins. Some wanna be dapped in the latest gear so they can win, while others simply want a chance to get in. Now see, you wearing your life thin. Fights don't come rare, but legends just do. So the mics, they don't care if what's written is dope. I thought that expanding your mind would enable a rhyme to reach the core and be dubbed as freshness while balancing rhymes and battling times to etch on a paper. An idea that could bring me closer to an understanding of the strain that I choose to project. And it gets me how I be wanting to defend and protect the little bit that's left. In panic, yeah, I want to step, but I can't until the mass confusion is correct. Asceticisms and schisms mix up my dialogue, but let the wheel turn and cut this. And learn about the truth in rap and still be held up in esteem and heavy crowd approval from doubters, cause this will surely move them about the greatest of the masters, so we telling history. And that's a brand new style we putting down about the latest to tell the story of the greatest. The greatest. Let's hear it for the greatest. The greatest. The greatest. Let's hear it for the greatest. The greatest.
It's been a long road, a hard hustle for that pot of gold. I seek, search, and destroy till my skin's mold. Let the truth be told, man, I'm going all the way. Ain't no quitters in here, so I die another day. It's been a long road, a hard hustle for that pot of gold. I seek, search, and destroy till my skin's mold. Let the truth be told, man, I'm going all the way. Ain't no quitters in here, so I die another day. Don Juan speaking, y'all keep your mouth shut. I'm in a position to express my cold cuts. No cigarette butts, man, I love my lungs. I'm engaged to a sister, so I guess I'm sprung. Through the math and add the sum, I come from every angle. I've been stuck to hip-hop way back since the Bangles, so it takes two to tangle, man. I hold my own, I producer up my music, man. There's no clones. I shoot to your dome, my lethal injection. All hail the master, classes in session. You go to detention if you hate my game. 25 to life, have y'all saying my name. Numb like Novocaine, raw like that big Kane. No needles to my veins, don't need no cocaine. Going for the fame, I live to be sane. I'm on a natural high, easing from the pain. Dying of the day, dying of the day. I'm dying of the day, man, I'm dying of the day. Dying of the day, I'm dying of the day. I'm dying of the day, man, I'm dying of the day. It's been a long road, a hard hustle for that pot of gold. I seek, search, and destroy till my skin's mold. Let the truth be told, man, I'm going all the way. Ain't no quitters in here, so I die another day. It's been a long road, a hard hustle for that pot of gold. I seek, search, and destroy till my skin's mold. Let the truth be told, man, I'm going all the way. Ain't no quitters in here, so I die another day. Yeah, yeah. A 1-2, a 1-2. Check me, check. Verse 2. No pain, no gain, I feel that motto. Too big it or pay means winning the lotto. That's a long shot, we'll keep trying till we rot. Old and decrepit, full of blood clots. I'll make money musically because I'm a griot of the inner city, smashing like Monster Cody Scott. Through this unsigned matrix, you can call me Neo. You want a phony accent, call Miss Cleo, because she ain't for real. I control my own destiny. She can't pull my card, acting like she's blessing me. I'll be damned if I give into any scam. To be taken for a fool makes me lesser than a man. Here I am to expand my feet educate your fan base. If you think my dish to knock, man, bump this with grace. Anytime, any place, don't keep it on the under. Give folks a chance to peep the ninth wonder. Dying of the day, dying of the day, dying of the day, man, I'm dying of the day. Dying of the day, I'm dying of the day, I'm dying of the day, man, I'm dying of the day. It's been a long road, a hard hustle for that pot of gold. I seek, search, and destroy till my skin's gold. Let the truth be told, man, I'm going all the way. Ain't no quitters in here, so I die another day. It's been a long road, a hard hustle for that pot of gold. I seek, search, and destroy till my skin's gold. Let the truth be told, man, I'm going all the way. Ain't no quitters in here, so I die another day.
Before I pick up my little girlfriend. Check it, wait, I've only lived life gripping tight on a thin rope. Went from girl to girlfriend in order to go, but it didn't feel the need, cause I'm still in need, and I'm filled with greed to proceed indeed. But if I don't understand where I've been, I'ma take the very same road to sin. Same girl, different face with a grin. I'll stand still till I learn how to win. So I'm switching up the whole scene, casting away all the old thoughts and old things, and let it shine bright. A city on the hill beaming and it feels right. And let the river flow gleaming even when it's night. And guard my walls 24/7 ready to fight. And gather all my fruits only when it's ripe. Cause serious has been taking my whole life, and I've been dicing it to pieces with my very own knife. Like, I know it's about time to make it real. It's not existing like a record deal. I need his direction before I bail. I'll get it out before my fate gets sealed. I know it's about time to make it real. It's not existing like a record deal. I need his direction before I bail. I'll get it out before my fate gets sealed. Wait, I've been seeing my friends lose it. Life or death, choices, yours, choose it. Is what I've been hearing ever since the 9th grade. But the light was kinda hot, so I kicked it in the shade. And I drunk some lemonade while the other kids played. And I slowly recognized all the progress they made. Then I looked at myself and I realized I was failed. At the end of the class they passed and I failed. And sometimes I feel I'm still there underneath the same tree, trapped thinking I'm free. And every morning I wake up to handcuffs, but it's cool in the shade and I don't wanna wake up. And I know if I step out in the light I'll awake and see things differently, and have to shake all the dross and the alloy off, which will make me, shape me into exactly what God made me to be. I know it's about time to make it real. It's not existing like a record deal. I need his direction before I bail. I'll get it out before my fate gets sealed. I know it's about time to make it real. It's not existing like a record deal. I need his direction before I bail. I'll get it out before my fate gets sealed. So I step out, let her shout in due time, but my rhyme only reflects me and defines where I'm at. So I only incline and rewind to my past and notice my mistakes and recline and think, stand up now and get it right. Cause my life is but a quick blink and a short night. But I'm chilling now, not gonna wonder how my life is gonna change, cause I just let it rearrange like this. I know it's about time to make it real. It's not existing like a record deal. I need his direction before I bail. I'll get it out before my fate gets sealed. I know it's about time to make it real. It's not existing like a record deal. I need his direction before I bail. I'll get it out before my fate gets sealed. Why, oh why?
Subtle, signifying sonnets, not unlike low-flying comets. Evolving to love is loving to evolve. Revolvers releasing around revolutions, entering earthlings, ending evolution. Decision is the devil, so I choose flakiness. I refuse to exist in a life for job and debts. Return to natural life and powers. Futuristic flow from unidentified flowers.
Fasten your heart felt fast when I'm basking under spotlight. Human-sized microscope keep the rind hiding, dope enough to choke. Invisible mics in a circle full of hope. The list of fit signs, the punch and crunch time seems food for thought as lunch. What's for dinner? 6 winners plus a snack. We packed up wise, another blessing in disguise. Hip-hop be our God. The fact we push deep, grind beats when we speak. Pass a test at our best and not cheat under heat. But Red said the spoken word. Heard you wrote herb. It's that dude, nice to meet you. Very well, sir.
Let the mic, let Let the mic, let the mic, mic, let the mic, mic, let the mic, let the mic, mic, let the mic, let the mic, mic, let the mic, let the mic with the God.
Locked deep within the self-consciousness lies the bad seed. When at least I see through the cracks to disturb the peace. You can't get this dope without a prescription. Over-the-counter versions fell prey to addiction. Left a trail of victims from here to Hell's Kitchen. Leaving vain people in chains without a conviction. Who says you're saved by the goods that you practice? So involved in the scriptures you read, you lost your head like John the Baptist. Right side of the brain cripples you like arthritis. Who do you know that'll rock a verse with laryngitis?
In my Caprice classic, thoughts concoct. Tape deck broken, I got the boombox. Listening to musical ink blots brought by the funky president J-Rock who sit in shop. Plot developed from the previous night. Wake up show to a Kobe Bryant on a mic. I was like, it's only right for a collaboration by consolidated members of two crew affiliations. Visionaries, beat junkies. What's up to the forest hanging out in the trees? Conglomerated musical expressions. Times like these, I appreciate the blessings.
Let the mic, let the mic, let the mic, 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 let the mic, let the mic, mic with the God. Let the mic, let the mic, 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 let the mic, let the mic with the God.
Well, I would, except my record player doesn't work now.
Serious, brother? Yeah. I understand it. I couldn't live without music.
Well, I don't follow music too much, but I would really like it. I would.
So then you haven't heard this record?
No. But I was thinking maybe, you could listen to it on your record player.
Now going back to 40 years of Chick Webb.
Over here on the violin, one of my good friends, Darryl Anger. On the bass, holding this whole thing down, is Joe Carroll.
We wear take 8,000 right here. It's a legible message, impressive, only integrity steadily pressing primitive wits, the fitness, predictable split in the picket fence, so immense to the dense, and here is near to the one side, but conveniently to the other is the attitude. It's norm enough to rush up in the clutch of a compromise. It's the must advise when a slide begins to slick and to pick up and flip position, now to satisfy a relationship. Unhealthy, of course, foundations, force, remorse, and emotional disguise. It's no surprise in the conflict sticks to a dictation of multiple persons of you. To conclude, inevitable follies, I'm always lost in the cron disorder. Escape tills, faking the breaks, mistakes, I'm out of order. This telephone needs that quarter to support an important reach of the sea in the sky. I lied, yes, no excuse, unless it's no excuse, the human solution. So double up in decision. An image is everything, it's right in your life, right in your way. Alright, it's raining these days. An amazing departure, adultery, motionless separation from your better half. A half-hearted, deliberate end cap out to the mass, and now I'm stuck with two new lifestyles and a different smile to reflect. It's funny how something like pride can hide indivisibleness for respect. It's funny how pride can hide one's integrity for respect. It's funny how pride can hide my honesty for respect. My honesty. But I fall short every day. But you know Jesus keeps me up. I'm not perfect and I never will be. I wear way too many hats.
I will not lie. I will not lie to you.
I will not sing for you. It's like the many talents of Mr. Ripley. I simply slip integrity under the welcome mat of identities. I consciously and unconsciously hate to assemble to bring forth an ensemble of melodramatic, pathetic, inadequate antiseptics that supposedly hide my real pains. I can't sustain this cancer like I said before. My chance are smothered in darkness, and apart from the truth of the harvest is good and organic. My secrecy is a gigantic embellishment. This dead in the armor of God. It's a clod of dirt with a rock in the middle. I flaunt for your acceptance. My facade. My facade. My front.
How glad I am that our paths have crossed. We laugh at the stories of our past, the good, the bad, and happy, sad. Remember those who passed, and live each day in honor of the presence which was lost. My friend, how glad I am our paths have crossed. Somewhere in time we've synchronized and become aligned. The early dawn, passing wisdom on through songs. Love them now when they're gone, doesn't feel we miss. The voices live in the book of paintings we exist.
Eyes on horizon, what's next? Who knows which way we're going now? Following the beating of our hearts, led by the hunger to re-stimulate an ever-changing art. I am proud to be a part of this golden moment in time, holding home with the mind, hoping to finally open a mind, making music with the kindest vibe you can find. Rain or shine, sparks fly, energy combined.
Consumed by the chance to prune the branch, I let it grow so the wood could advance, enhance, convince, comment, constrict, so competence and artifact we represent. We found gray in an ocean of black and white, conscious elegance slipping smoothly, honest relevance, gripping, moving. A lost bird, last seen flying, false words, last seen dying. To be written, don't scribble the text. Let's make it meaningful, a moment in time that we can look back to and cherish and open the mind. Memories inherit love, a potent weapon in tough times. We should fight with it more often. Appreciation for the life that we're living is sacred. Imagining history's happening, wonderful, beautiful, and integral, so integral, musical, mutual. I've never believed in coincidence, unfortunate incidents lead this, but that's just evidence. It's a lesson learning experience. Hearing it, absorbing it, I love the way it feels. Running through my veins, it's giving me chills. Pain heals. Music therapeutically accentuates the beauty, color-coded audio, body, your best exploding, floating destiny. The best of me will be the death of me. The rest of me is left to see. A breath of freshness is the recipe.
Splashing on the shore where the sound waves roar. Musically we carve a boat out of a tree and grab the oars. I find myself remembering an almost faded memory. Meaningful to me is this passing scenery. The water ripples where the lake's resting place for the shimmer of the yellow moonlight. Passing on a still night, the silhouette of the mountains, the stars on a black sky. Chasing the sensation from the music that God provides.
Realize what they have until it's gone. Take the time to be with your family and build a bond. The hands on the clock, relentlessly pick up your pencil and pad and add another slab of brick. Start with the foundation of trust and dedication. Patience is a road that leads to elevation. I heard that good things come to those who wait. Open arm and open-heartedly accept my fate. Opportunities should be taken advantage of, but most of the time people manage to damage love. The MCs on this song have souls with solid goals. Follow through and focus on reaching all of your goals.
So let's all slow down and take time for the simple things. Push it all aside and see the beauty that life can bring. Earth, water, fire, and all that we take for granted. Time is now, only so much time left on the planet.
I look back and think about them days when I thought I could be someone, but them days are long gone. Now I'm forced to dream about what could have
have been, but those have been shattered, so now I dream with a pen. Smoking on a stogie, taking years off my life. Mixing stoves with liquor, I'd much rather die. Enjoy my sister there, wherever there is. Even though I know I care, I'm looked upon as careless. Find it hard every morning to awake out of bed, but somehow I manage and strive to break bread. Can't hang my head low, gotta hold my head high. Rely on the simple things to clear up these gray skies.
Let's all slow down and take time for the simple things. Push it all aside and see the beauty that life can bring. Earth, water, fire, all that we take for granted. The time is now, only so much time left on the planet.
While everyone looks to listen to a night, I relax and appreciate the few belongings and the friends that I got. Go back to basics, and to find myself in doubt, I'm sure that the sun will find its way to beam through the clouds. It's always strange when I think of my loved ones and lost lives, looking up as a shooting star, lights up the midnight sky, and through all the times of uncertainties. There's been the ones that have never lost faith or belief in me. This collaboration with Malik, Joe Dubs, and Tommy B shows that tonight's 4 AM rhyme session was meant to be. And even if we're never to be acknowledged or hit the charts, I'll be content knowing that we put it down for underground art. Let's all slow down and take time for the simple things. Put it all aside and see the beauty that life can bring. Earth, water, fire, and all that we take for granted. The time is now, only so much time left on this crazy planet.
She sits on top of a hill looking down on me, going into memory when Daddy put a seed in a garden. My mother Earth, the producing production of a life at birth. I'm just a seed in a concrete jungle, but my roots are in the soil. I'm just a seed in a concrete jungle, but my roots are in the soil. As now I bloom into a young tree, knocking off all the kids that have come to climb on me. Mother becomes worried, cause beauty has harm, and a beautiful couple that come to enjoy my shade carve their names on my arms. Damn, slightly then the noble voice speaks as it creaks. You must learn to forgive and forget. If you forget to forgive, don't forgive and forget you forgot that you taught when you come in a circle, you're going to make a knot. Then, so wise decision, too young to take provision of some bushes as you push us. I'm just a tree in the concrete jungle, but my roots are in the soil. I'm just a tree in the concrete jungle, but my roots are in the soil. As now I stand taller on a redwood oak tree, and even as a tree they call me Hispanic, call it a trick when they kill us and decorate it with Xmas amount. Nobody bothered to count the nature, my mother earth did so, and nobody understood when she told Mr. Wind to blow or Mr. Storm to fall after the fall season. But now Mr. Storm comes for no reason. I think Mother Earth's patience is teasing, cause she gave us a home to find the face of love, but all we seek is agony of racist pushes and shoves. I'm just a sheet in an OMD notebook, but I'm filled with love. I'm just a sheet in an OMD notebook, but I'm filled with love.
Maharajas pass the time of day with me. Dukes and Maharajas pass the time of day with me. The earth's surface hottest blowhole, so watch the spout sport. I'm free due to the odds of firearms. I was a specimen of near perfection in the college professor's pod. Now I'm the only thing you should be fearing for the next landing or clearing. If only time will tell, then I'll tell time no secrets like he doesn't know. I throw Vega's bullets at Bailey's balls. There'll be bullets over Broadway for all if I fall.
People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
I agree.
People who live in glass houses don't throw stones. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, cause they risk having boulders crash down on their lovely homes. Then wind, rain, sleet, snow snow cones come showering through your roof. Need a fine-tooth comb to find the truth. Well, my house ain't made of glass, and my chariot ain't no pumpkin. I'm not a backyard bumpkin, I'm from the concrete slab. Well, people take anything and everything that they can grab. But what's so bad, it's a whole lot of grabbing. Lot of jaw-jabbing, gremlins, goblins, rapping, squabbling amongst the ranks. From the punks to the drunks to the monks to the saints. Keep your eyes on your oxygen tank. Either is or you ain't, either you can or you can't. Heartbeat starts, skip, stop, off crank. You go blank, you go blank, you go blank, you go blank.
The fascination of the infinite consumes me. The fascination of the infinite consumes. The fascination of the infinite consumes me. Vitality to virtual and virtual reality. Actual natural plans in hands. My words are crystal clear. Deep intensified trance in a relaxed atmosphere. Features optional imagery, high-tech full-color processing. Metallic existence roams through the galaxies. Trails of stardust remain. I'll crush your palace of fallacies. Warlords who swung swords now hide behind steel shields on the battlefield. Mortal weaponry stays concealed as they kneel. Once my power cosmics reveal.
I'm the Piccadilly of the carnival, the unharnessable, remarkable, the sheath that holds the arguably truest tempered sword in the Western world. I'm ahead of my time and I'm heading your way. A word of warning: the world is turning, torquing and contorting while a ball of gas is burning. Meteor shower warnings, leaving grinding grit and granite winding. The second hand towards the finding of tablets. For derelicts and martyrs, puppeteers and marauders, juggernauts and argonauts, who's barking irons to butter into waters uncharted. Chartered.
More intense than the shining, you're in a difficult course. Feel the pressure from all angles of prep centrifugal force. Unremorseful sorcery, firing flames more frequent. As strength the attacker and black magic clash in sequence. My activities are extracurricular, one particular. Immaculate, masculine, muscular, rap spectacular. Coercion casting curses in articulate verses.
What do you do when there's no response to your distress signal? When your SOS is busy, is he dead or alive? Since I put my mind in overdrive, I've derived this method of meshing and molding, shaping and holding on to this golden microphone. Alone in the wilderness, skilless yet fearless. I've experienced your experiences once already. Now once you're ready, I'll redream your dreamscape, landscape, skyscrape, skydive in the Swan Lake, chasing beat breaks. We can take a cakewalk through my program and talk megabytes, gigabytes, kilohertz and electric inserts. I can pole boat with a lightning bolt over the wall in China and cruise by a cruise liner, trying to find a rhyme and if I decide to sink your Lusitania, there'll be pandemonium, mania, drowning in my aquarium terranium.
Pass the time of day with me. People in glass houses, don't throw stones.
The fascination of the infinite consumes me.
Consumption.
Some people in here so fucking high, they ain't thinking at all.
Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on a junction. Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on a junction.
Did you hear them? No, but they felt it all. Got their senses activated, now their body stays on call. And you too near me not to hear me, I mean really so clearly, but kinda too good to be true. You feel me? Silence, cause they ain't listening. Where they gonna be when they grow up? Caught up, misled, stagnated and mentally toe up. Lacking the tactics, bad habits, and now the deaf man hearing, the dead man walking and the blind man saw that. I said the deaf man hearing, the dead man walking and the blind man saw that.
Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering and exiting on our junction. Connecting functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering and exiting on our junction.
Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, interconnecting on our junction.
guillotine, how I'm killing things. Put him in the ground, put his head on the platter. Some matter of principality, dead or alive with a bounty. Said it was I who found the God, the dread who had no use of his eyes. With the blind man's blood, by the time I get up, I'm rich. No joke, yo, with my love song like Ray Charles, I'ma take y'all chips, spot kettles. In Hazard County, it's cops and robbers. In a town with small people would talk if you shot somebody in a gap fight. Kill them off, then jackknife, drop it in. And in just one night on a mic, your life could end from what you're harping on. You don't wanna brawl again. Gotta know I would use all my power. You don't wanna see all my men, they filing in. See no evil, but I kill a sound, chant him down. He hears no evil, but wipes tears from a clown. It's a showdown in a ghost town. And the body's gonna hit the ground. Okay, corral, see now you're walking a green mile. That's a dead man walking, gonna die. But he might come back alive like his body was mummified. Now who won? Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on our junctions. Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on our junctions.
Mental exertion for a lyrical excursion. While we escaping the escalate, then followed by expedition both swirling. You so hot, got me boiling. Wish I could rub you down with baby oiling. It ain't my fault that I talk like y'all and got that humpy hump with the extra bump, and now y'all calling. But ain't nobody answering. I guess y'all pick a loss and it take a loss cost, man. But I ain't no boss, man. But I guarantee if you pick up the mic, that ass will get house, man. Frozen like frost, man. Kill 'em off then, kill 'em off then. Kill 'em off then, kill 'em off then. Dead man hearing and blind man seeing and dead man walking. Dead man hearing and blind man seeing and dead man walking. Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on our junction. Connected functions running loose, so conscious through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on our junction. Connected function, running loose, so conscious, through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on our junction. Connected function, running loose, so conscious, through a land of monsters, entering, exiting on our junction.
for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. Note this in your ledger, this one's for good measure. For the days of the past, the future lasts forever. Bad memories I sever and smile about the happy days. I finally found a cheese at the end of the maze. Relax from the social craze, just a man of my own. Destined to rest in the West End, that's my home. Many travels will come, but that's later in sight. Right now I sit and think about the beauty in life and reminisce about the good old days, days that made us who we are now. And that's how I spend my time melting into memories or whatever. This one's for good measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. Breathe in through the nostrils. Now just hold it, remembering the stories the way my father told me. Breathe out. See, now that's what it's about. I shed my ego long ago and could care less about the clout, man. Life is too easy to be complicating things. And when people don't appease me, I just snap on my wings and float. Float on into the wind like a cloud in a whirlwind, returning again. Success is calculated by the way that I made it, not the where I made it to. Hope it's the same for you, but really it's however you see it and how it makes you feel inside. Like manic depression or explosion of pride. Like asking the question when you know it's a lie. Like being embarrassed and just wanting to die. This one's for good measure. This one's for good measure. This one's for good. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. X marks the spot, aloes at the top. See, there's the spot where I met Cheap Shot. S, yes, so fresh. Oh, who they be? Styles beyond this planet, universe, galaxy. Family with mysteries, extinction. We think sometimes the same because we have no name, but names are not important in this case. Cause this face remembers yours, especially through open doors. And when they knock, my golden key opens the lock to see all types of rocks, mostly opal and obsidian. This city in which I hang my hat back is the town between hills and lagoons, and that's that. Always say always and never say never. That's 1 to grow on and 1 for good measure. That's 1 to grow on and 1 for good measure. That's 1 to grow on and 1 for good measure. Measure, 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 measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good pleasure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, 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 yo.
Hope you're in the air, hitting heaven.
By the time I get home, Christian will be grown. The only way to see his uncle now is through these here poems. My correspondence in the Bay report on how it's all changed. All the projects been replaced with more extensive domains. From what I hear though, Hunter's Point still the same, but the underground died once we moved away. Yeah, everybody spits game and sports so rickety change. Spending money on fame, I spend my money on family. Real estate is in flux, low prices go up. You can spend a month's wages just riding the bus. In Gavin they trust, in the gavel they must. The police in 850 still kicking up dust. When I get home, I hope they settle their scores. All Turks get along from 2-4 to the Fillmore. By the time I get home, I hope they figure it out that the people, not the money, keep the city afloat. By the time I get home, the Golden Gate won't be golden no more, and the mission won't be the mission. My mission in life to make the city glow bright. By the time I get home, the Golden State won't be golden. By the time I get home, the Golden Gate won't be golden no more, and the mission won't be the mission. My mission in life to make the city glow bright. By the time I get home, the Golden State won't be golden. By the time I get home, Dominic and Gianna won't know me from Adam. When I'm staring right at them, all they'll have to go by is old pics of me 40 pounds ago when I was light as a ghost. By the time I get home, I might be knocking on 40, still knocking back 40, still recording, still dreaming, still wishing that Heidi was still standing beside me, still scared of fast cars and alcohol when they mix. 4 years gone and I'm still seeing fog every day when I wake up and shake off. Last night when I get home, I smoke a Gambier sack and pray to the gods that we get Erickson back. By the time I get home, I hope I make Pop proud. Although it took 30 years, I finally figured it out that who you are and where you from is bigger than where you at. By the time I get home, I finally finish this rap. By the time I get home, the Golden Gate won't be golden no more, and the mission won't be the mission. My mission in life to make the city glow bright. By the time I get home, the Golden State won't be golden. By the time I get home, the Golden Gate won't be golden no more, and the mission won't be the mission. My mission in life